Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today I got another catch, clean, and cook video for you, so stay tuned.
So what I'm using, the rig I'm using, Sylvia's just using like a standard Carolina rig. I'm using a slip popping cork, okay, non-weighted. And I got a bobber stop up my line up here that I can set. Right now I'm fishing it about 5 foot deep, so it's just up off the bottom. There I got a small, like 1/2 ounce sinker, a swivel, 30-pound fluorocarbon with circle hook. So we did pretty good. We got some croakers, we got some redfish. So which one you want to see us cook up back at the outdoor kitchen? Drop a comment down below. Let me know which one you want for us to do. I'm on the fence, you know, but hey, again, hit that like button, subscribe right now. Maybe I'll, you know, mesmerically or telepathically get that link through the screen here and I'll do what you want. But if not, it's going to be great too. So we'll see y'all back at the cleaning table. Camping at the cleaning table. We got our 2 redfish that the government will allow us to keep, and then we kept 3 of these croakers. Actually, some of the ones we released are just about as big as these. I just kept these 3 because we like them, and I wanted to show you guys how I prepare them. When they're this size here, filleting wastes a lot of meat. So I like me some whole fish, and there's something about having the bones in there.
I think make it just taste better. So what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna clean them panfish style, and serrated knife works the best for scaling these and making the quickest work of it. I'm just using the serrated side of my Leatherman tool. We'll scale them everywhere, including the belly. The fins, bottom of the tail, top of the tail, all the way up to the back of the head. And right behind these two fins where your knife naturally wants to stop, that's where I stop also. So scale them just like that. Go ahead and finish all the other two. Alright, got all three of those guys scaled and rinsed off. I wanted to show you again my Shark Series DALSTRONG fillet knife. Comes with a really nice case. This is really going to come in handy when we go to Alaska next year. It has double straps, so you can hike around with it, not worry about it falling off. It's a Teflon coated blade, rubber non-slip grip with this nice finger hold right here, which I really like. Very good value. I'll leave you the link down in the description box below where you can go check this thing out for yourself. But for right now, we're going to go grab this guy right behind those two bottom fins right there, and then behind his side fin right there, and we're going to go at an angle toward his head to get all that nice meat up there behind the head. Alright, we'll drop that in the bucket. It's just a matter of opening up that belly. Zip that up. Come in here and grab that inside. This helps if you have your bucket right at your feet down here. Makes it a lot. You don't want to touch none of this. You don't want to. I just scrape that off because it brings out the lining. And watch it, we'll scoot it off the edge of the table, right in the bucket. Alright. Get that little bit of bloodline along the back there. And any other bits out of there you want to get out. Glasses fall off the face. My chick, my 3, 2, 1. Alright, so spin it to the side. Rinse them out. Pull off any little scraps that might be hanging on. A little bit of the gut right there. Alright, perfectly clean inside. Show you how we finish these up. As a matter of fact, I missed that fin, so let's go ahead and get that off of there. But that's going to be freaking tasty right there. I'll show you how we finish them up and get ready to cook them. Do the other ones the same way. Alright, next we have our redfish. He's a lot tougher animal than those croakers. I'm going to go ahead and cut him right behind the head here. And right down behind those bottom fins. And the scales are real tough to cut through on these fish. Sometimes you find this little soft spot right up here. Right up here behind his dorsal fin. A little soft spot right there. Gives you a good place to start. Pressing your knife, pressing my knife downward this way against the backbone. And get him started right there. See how he's opening up? Now I can come on down here with my thumb in the crack and open him up all the way down to his tail. And he's got a big hump in his backbone, so you're gonna lose some meat. You don't jump it and keep that knife right down against that backbone the whole time. Alright, when you get down to the ribs, gonna open them up here, kind of angle our knife back toward the skin, going over top of the ribs. I think there's 9,000 videos on filleting fish on YouTube. So the way I do it, I cut through the pin bones and follow the ribs until the ribs end. And this is where I differ from a lot of the other guys. A lot of the other guys will just take it on down. They like that belly meat. So cut back this way into the cavity to get that nice strip of that belly meat. It won't be a lot thicker right there. Now your pin bones are sitting right in this junction right here. I'll show you how to get those out. So first we need to take the skin off. This big one I'm going to fillet. This is going to be everyday eater. So we'll do this blackened, fried, grilled, whatever. Got a smaller one over there. We're going to do him. We're going to cook him or prepare him for smoking or grilling on the half shell. And I'll show you in a minute how that's different. There's our skin, perfectly clean. Alright, so right there you can feel those pin bones. It goes right in beside them, all the way down, and I'm going to make a V. You can feel them with your knife. Right there. And that little strip of meat right there has all the pin bones in it. So that piece right there is what we got left. So much off a little bit. Pretty piece of redfish with almost no waste.
So I asked you guys what kind of fish you wanted me to cook up during the video, the catching part back there, and most of the feelings I got was the whole croakers. So that's what we're going to do for you right now. All right, so here are our 3 that we kept. That one, come back here. I caught you once. I'll try to catch you again. All right, so easy prep on these. We're just going to take, now they're skinned and scaled, gutted, or not skinned and scaled, but just gutted and scaled. I go ahead and do my diamond cut on them using my DALSTRONG knife here. And this diamond cut, you know, I see a lot of people cut them one way, but this diamond cut is a ticket. Okay, it allows you to eat a whole fish basically with your fork. So we do it on both sides. Do it at the same angle as the ribs. That'll get right down through the rib, help you get that rib meat off of there too without picking too many bones. But both ways, okay, right through the skin all the way to the backbone. We're not just cutting through the skin, we're cutting all the way down. So that's going to allow all that to open all the way up and get our seasoning and our bread mix down in there. We'll do all of them the same way. So today we're going to use old stale crackers. His seafood breader mix, I've been stuck on this. It is freaking awesome. And there's no need to pre-season your fish using this fish fry. Okay, the seasoning's already in it. And if you season it before you put this on there, it's gonna be way over seasoned. Okay, so we're gonna dump about half that bag. It's very inexpensive also. The other thing I like about it. And they sell it at Walmart, which is where I shop for a lot of groceries, especially dry goods and that kind of thing. But what we're doing is bending them while dragging them through this mix, or you can bend them over like that, sprinkle it on them, whatever you need to do it. But the important thing is you need to get it down in all those crevices that we just created with the knife there, was scoring them. That's going to help tremendously with both flavor and texture in your final product, because it's going to get crispy all down in those cracks. So looks like we're about ready. Fire's coming up to heat. Also today we have some frozen squash that we grew right here in our little above ground container gardens this spring. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna treat it the same way, and tried this spreader mix on the squash too, and it is awesome. So in with some more in a different bowl. Actually, we don't want to mix our fish with our veg and get it all out of there. The other thing about it, like I said, this is really expensive too. I think it's less than $4 a bag, so I usually get like 4 of them when I go up there. I'm going to toss those squash and make sure they get 100% coated. And hang out a minute in that breader mix. It's got a mixture of like different grinds, I think, of the cornmeal, and it's got a lot of lemon in it, and powdered lemon. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, I promote stuff from other YouTubers out here when it's good. Killer Hogs, their barbecue seasoning is a staple in my house. Their barbecue seasoning and his AP mix, really awesome. So I think, you know, nowadays a lot of these YouTubers and social media influencers are pushing products out there that are really freaking good, okay? Because we've tested it in the real world, and hopefully here soon, as soon as I get retired, about 230 days, we got more time to do this. We're gonna look into getting available our steak and brisket rub. Let's bring over and make our plate. It's one of our beautiful fried crackers and some of our fried garden squash, this mixture of yellow and squash and zucchini actually. The okra didn't quite make it to the plate. It's as usual around here. It typically gets eaten way before. And this is some basil flour. I'm sprinkling on the plate, just a little greenery there. Maybe a leaf or two right there. There you go. That's Catch, Clean, and Cook. And this time, a whole croaker. To show you this method and how well it works. You see, you just go in here with your fork and you just lift that square right off the bone. There's no like picking bones or any of that. You may get one here and there, but look at that. It just lifts right up. You can practically eat this entire fish just with the fork. right, let's go in here and give this a taste test. I'm just going to come in here and kind of grab one with my fingers. Ooh, that sucker's hot. Nice and crispy. Full of flavors. Try some of the fried squash. Good stuff. So I'm hoping that you'll try this method for whatever you catch. You know, you don't always go out there and catch a giant fish that you're able to fillet out, whatever. Maybe camping. This method works great for every kind of panfish I've ever tried it with. Crappie, walleye, everything we catch here in Florida, bluegills, shellcrackers, crappie, and all your smaller saltwater species too. Your smaller snappers like small mangroves, the croakers, whiting, everything. Anything that's small fish, consider doing it this way. I think you'll be happy you did. So thanks for watching Backwoods Gourmet. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, please hit that button right over there. And don't forget about that like button right below and the comment section below that. We'd love to hear what you think. Also, if you'd like to watch another great Backwoods Gourmet video, it's going to be right up there. And for our whole playlist of catch, clean, and cook videos, it'll be right up there. We'll see you next time.